See them tumbling down, letting their love to the ground. Only but we are be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. Cares on the past are behind, nowhere to go but our mind. Just where the ferry wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn.
Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty. I sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for living fishing and romance. Oh yes.
Morning. I kind of stopped from my fishing for a little bit and just kind of observed these webs all up and down through. The sun was just hitting it right, and you could really see them. But it's amazing how these insects, creatures, spiders can, put these things together at night for their, that's how they get their feed. I mean, they catch their feed this way. I mean, this one coming up right here, I kind of, took a picture of it. Amazing. I mean, look, it's a perfect, almost perfect. I mean, the length and everything, it's just, how they do that. It's just, I don't know. It amazes me. I mean, if I stop and watch Mother Nature a little bit, you got to stop and smell the roses every once in a while. I always say, don't go through life 100 miles an hour, kind of stop and observe things. When I was going in this morning, it was dark. I mean, but I always like to be on the water before at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes before daylight. And I always say that's the best time of the day. You can really observe a lot of creatures and insects and whatever right before the daylight or at daylight, See the fog coming off the water there a little bit. I wasn't really gonna go out on the lake this morning because I don't like that fog. It's just dangerous, And then this is Saturday, and they have tournaments on Saturdays. And they're running up and down that river wide open. So it's kind of dangerous. So I just put in the canal again this morning, went down through there. I knew I could catch a few fish. And like I said, I don't care if they're dinks or whatever. I mean, my biggest one this morning, probably about 2.5 pounds. Which that's fine with me. I was throwing the fluke, and I was throwing a watermelon Cinco, and just I hooked my Cinco up wacky style and just flipping it out there, and I wasn't throwing it back in. I just throwing it right at the edge of the grass and the lily pads. I got this spotlight on that little boat. Boy, it really comes in handy. I mean, especially early in the morning. I'm going to have to put one on my bigger boat too, because it's really nice, especially early in the morning like that, going through the spot where you're going to fish. duck hunters this morning. Airboats were everywhere. They were running around, but I didn't hear a lot of shooting. I mean, the ducks aren't here like they used to be. I mean, of course it's starting to come back. The hydrilla is starting to come back. Wild rice, the eelgrass and whatnot, were the stuff that the ducks could feed on. I mean, at one time they tell me that this was a duck hunter's paradise, but it has not. It's kind of not done like it used to. I'm going to say it's went to pot. Duck hunting standards went to pot. Now I did see a few fly over there right at daylight, but very few. And, like I said, I didn't hear that many shots. Heard a lot of airboats. Heard a lot of duck hunters, but I didn't hear a lot of shooting. Now they say Headwaters is a good place to duck hunt up there. If you guy wants to do a little duck hunting up there, but that's about an hour and a half drive for me, and I'm not really care about the ducks. Yeah, you can see I'm bundled up there pretty good. I mean, because it was chilly this morning. Plus, it was damp, and wet, and that makes it worse. But just as soon as that sun come over the dike, it started heating up. I mean, I had to take my sweater off. This one here was coming straight at me. Sometimes them's hard to hook. I mean, when they're coming straight at you like that. I didn't even know he was on there. Yeah, I flipped this one in, and boy, it no more than hit the water, and he grabbed it, and it was a decent fish. I mean, it was a decent one. It fought pretty good. He's coming right at me. Could catch up with him. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Swallowed. Boy, he did. He swallowed. He swallowed. Oh boy, it's still foggy. Got him. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Hey. Little guy. Yes, another quiet, relaxing morning on Lake Okeechobee catching fish. I was going to run down and lock through again this morning, but boy, that fog, I just wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to run down nowhere, so I just put the electric motor down, started fishing, I thought, well, I'll catch a few, and I did. I caught several. Didn't catch no giants, but I caught several bass, And I'm using an ultralight. I'm using my shaky head and my drop shot rod, and it's just that works pretty good. With the fight, I mean, when you set the hook and I was using the Falcon 7-foot. It's actually made for shaky heads and drop shots, and 8-pound, 10-pound tests, or even 6 and 4-pound tests. Only reason I put the little heavier line on there is because where I was fishing today, it wasn't out in open water. I was fishing by the through some, lily pads and trees and whatever, and they get tangled up and you lose them. Yeah, I was using the Shimano reel and this Falcon 7-foot ultralight. It's not really an ultralight. It's just a shaky head rod. I mean, it really is. You can pick one up at the shop, at Gerard's, Garrett's, whatever you want to call them. There, and just talk to Leaf, and Leaf will put you on one of these. The fog is finally starting to lift a little bit. It's burning through. And there wasn't no wind blowing. I mean, it was a bit of it wind blowing. Now, tomorrow morning, I was watching the weather. It's supposed to be some light chops tomorrow. I shut that hook on that one. It come clear out of the water. It was right beside the boat. I didn't know he was on there, Fish on, fish on. There, it's almost cleared up. You can look down there and you can run. Yeah, I had a good morning this morning. Like I said before, you want to do this, give me a call. We can take shiners, or you can use artificial, or whatever you prefer for a half a day. Again, I don't do full days anymore. I just do a half a day till 11 o'clock. And usually that's the best fishing anyway. Anyway, from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. That's when you get them. So it cleared off, so I ran on down on the canal ways, and you'll see. I caught a couple nice fish down here. I caught one real nice one. little better fish here. Bigger tie here, see if I can get him to jump. Here he comes, jump. Fish on, fish on, guys, fish on. Fish on, my man, fish on. Oh, boy, he's a scrapper, I'll say that for him anyway. Fish on, my man, fish on. There you go. Ooh, that is a good one, guys. That's a nice one there. Not hooked very good, I'll say that for you. He wore out. If I can get him in now. I'm gonna have to lift him. I think I can lift him up, he'll break my line. There's about a 3-pounder, guys, this morning. Smells like fish. He gave me a good fight. That one there give me a good fight. All right, get me another. Let's get out of here. Here's what I've been catching on this morning, guys. Sinkos. 5-inch watermelon red. Watermelon red, man. He didn't fool around, he went with it. See if I can get another one this morning, guys. Well, that's another good morning on old Lake Okeechobee, guys. This is Saturday, November, I'm not sure, it's the end of the month. I know they're having Lakes and Trails tournament tomorrow, $50,000 first place.